Hello, everybody. It's MiHoYo here once again, and welcome back to another figure unboxing. Woohoo! Yes, it's a pretty decent sized box in front of us, and inside there's a keychain. Oh yeah, yes, a keychain. They're known for over packaging, and this whole big giant box for a keychain. Okay, well, you're not stupid. You've seen the thumbnail. You've read the title. You know that there is a figure in here too. And I'm not going to say this lightly, but from what I've seen on the internet, this figure, she has a very good chance of duking it out with casual Tamamo as my favorite figure. That says a lot. So, yeah, let's get this open. It's actually a heavy box too, which makes sense since it's a big figure. It is only a 1/8 though, so we've got the Ami thank you card, Valentine's Day, kinda. She's hugging a donut pillow. Cool. You got a little Lilyco plushie, and on the back, yep, she's a little love baker. Put that off to the side, and I'm gonna put this off to the side. Yeah, that is quite heavy. Ooh. So you excited? Are you ready for this? This was kind of just the add-on for this order. But yeah, we got Tamamo. Yes, a Tamamo keychain. I think I wrote down a couple things. It's by Belfine. Costs like $6. And it's Tamamo. Gotta have her. So nothing super exciting about that other than Tamamo. But what we're all waiting for, let's see if I can even get her out of the box. Because she is actually pretty tightly packed in this box. Oh yeah, she has weight. And she is in a plastic bag. So, suspense a little bit longer. We're going to take her out of the plastic bag. Get that out of Milo's water bowl. Okay. Are you ready for this? She was supposed to come out last month, but got pushed back. I mean, technically she did come out, but Ami didn't get her until just recently. We've got Yae Sakura, yes. Yae Sakura in her China dress, the mandarin dress version of her. I am very, very excited. Like I said, from what I've seen online, she looks absolutely gorgeous, and she stands a very strong chance of being a favorite in the collection. And this is quite the unique box as well. But anyways, Yae Sakura, the mandarin dress version, or Chinese dress version of her. She is from Honkai Impact 3rd, which is a mobile game. It is a Chinese game, but it's been translated, I believe. It's manufactured by Apex Innovation, which unfortunately is a Chinese company, so Yae does not have a MFC page. That is a stupid rule. I hate it, but yes, it doesn't stop us from getting good figures. Anyways, yeah, 1/8 scale figure manufactured by Apex Innovation, in kind of partnership with MiHoYo, which is the developer of the game. So Ami got her in stock about February 12th of 2020. I know in China, people were getting her in January, so there's that. I ordered her back on the 6th of August of 2019. Now, Yae is not cheap. She costs 16,500 yen, or $156.17. Plus, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard she couldn't ship with other figures. But shipping for her cost 6,880 yen for EMS to the United States. So Not cheap to ship either. She does come with a bonus acrylic standee, which I believe is built in. Not built in, but is inside the box. So there's all that information. There's all that blah, blah, blah. Let's get her open. So we cut down the sides. And we get a text message for something or another. See what that is real quick. Because text messages are usually an important thing. And I don't see it. Okay. I'll worry about that later. So, anyways, back to the figure. Sorry about the interruption. So we lay her down, and a plastic box comes up and out. It's got some nice shading and stuff. Put that off to the side. And here is her box without the plastic cover. Got a nice silhouette of Yae. You got a silhouette of her fan. Got good pictures of her. And another fan picture. And then to open it, it is Velcroed shut, but this comes open on the side like this. And opens out like that, and there is Yae. We'll set her off to the side for now and look at the inside of the box. So we've got the original artwork that she's based off of over here. And then just a nice scenic scene with the little torii gate. And I'm guessing that's probably her name. So yeah. If you want to use this as like a background for her, you can. I probably won't. It'll probably be in the box or around the box or whatever. I am lifting her out of the package, and there we go. Taped to the bottom is her acrylic standee. So let's get this open. So this is the base. It's got some kind of like a pink butterfly effect on it. And the Sakura petal. And then there is the main part of it. Oops, throwing it all over the place. Again, it's the original artwork of her. And we'll just set that into the base and push down. And there she is assembled. I will put this to the side again, put that off to the side, and we do have some instructions, all in a foreign language I don't understand, but it shows how to assemble the base, put the branch in, put her on the branch, put accessories in, and there you go. And then it also kind of shows how to change the backgrounds. So we'll put that off to the side for now. And there is Yae in her blister packaging. Kind of center this. Looks pretty good so far. I do notice she is kind of looking downwards, but we'll see when we get everything open. And this blister has many, many layers. So we'll start. Where did I put the knife? We'll start with the back. Come on. And there it goes. That's why I always say never open things standing up like that. But this is the main support for her. It is pretty thick, clear acrylic, and it's got a metal peg coming out of it. It's got some Sakura petals painted on the inside. And then you've got like the Chinese wooden window with background. And there should be a few different layers. So I think we can just pop this out. Yeah. So the back pops out. And then you've got, like I said, the different layers inside. So there we go. So you can kind of customize the scene. You've got like the starry background with the moon. And then you've got the mountains with the torii gate. And then you've got the little bamboo with a little lantern. Then we'll just stick them all back on. Carefully, kinda, sorta. Okay, how does this work? I think it's actually goes into here first. Because it's kind of got some little clips you clip them into. So it does kind of give it a 3D effect. Come on. I should not have taken them out. Okay, and this one just needs to go down one more. Kind of fiddly, but we'll make do. And then we can put the middle plate in. Come on. Yes. Definitely fiddly. I don't recommend doing this very often unless you really like changing things. And let's see if we can get the top in one more time. And I'm sure this is the most riveting video. And then finally we can put the back on again. And I believe it goes something like this. Okay, that will probably never be taken apart again like that. But anyways, now we'll go ahead and cut this side. And we can take this back blister out. And then we will lay her down because we do not want to break the figure. And we'll cut the sides open, making sure to go all the way to the corners. And there's that. And then we'll pop her open. And we'll go to the other part of the base. Well, another part, I should say, not the other. But we've got the actual base part of it. It's a, I was going to say clear. It's a white disc with some nice pink shading and gradients and some sakura petals. And a slot with some little key bars inside to line up with the ones on the bottom of the acrylic. So let's actually go ahead and put that in. Apply pressure. And that is attached now. We shall pick Yae up and set her off to the side. So she is kind of, her ears are taped to the blister. But that's okay, we'll take care of that in a minute because we have to get the rest of the figure stuffs open. The accessories. So here we have her fan. It's got nice little design on it. It's got the sakura petal and a couple of wavies. You got a like metallic looking sakura petal ornament. It's quite thin plastic connecting the fan and the tassel. The tassel has some good shading, dark red to light red. And then we've got another tassel that attaches to her hip. So it's got like a gold clasp, little red, little white, little red, and then it like tassels down into a pink and red color. Again, very fine and delicate. And then we'll pull out this piece. which is the last piece of the base. Put the blister off to the side. So this is the Sakura branch that she sits on. So it's quite detailed. You've got it's almost black on the part that attaches to the base. And then it goes to a nice brown. You've got a bunch of clusters of sakura petals. And I wish it was summer because then I'd have good lighting. She does have a little sash that's draped across the different branches of the sakura branch. And if we look here, this is where she sits, and you see that little plastic plug right there? I'm not sure if it's here or in her butt, but she has a magnetic ass, so she kind of attaches to the base with a magnet. And then there's also a little metal peg that pegs into her one foot. There is the square peg hole that attaches to the base. So let's get that in there. And when you push tight, it snaps into place. So I'll put that back there. And yeah, she's definitely going to be a space hog. So back to the piece of the blister with her in it. Like I said, there is tape holding her to the blister. So we'll peel the one side of the tape off. And then peel it off the plastic. And we'll take her out. Set her down gently. And put that piece back over here so we don't get it stuck to anything by accident. We'll put the blister off to the side. I'm making a mess over here. Okay, back to Yae. So there's plastic bag around her hair, around her arm, around her hand, under her side lock hair, and there's one on one of her ears. And that appears to be all the plastic. So we'll set her down gently again and clean up. Okay. So, important question has been answered. I've been curious and I thought this was going to be the answer, but black. So, very, very beautiful figure. There's some good shading, though it does look almost like smoke. It's hard for them to shade white because they have to use like gray. But yeah, I'm just looking and I'm not seeing any like real paint flaws. The skin is nice and smooth. No like rough lines, no edge lines or mold lines or anything like that. And the paint on the hair is very, very well done. Apex has done a great job on this figure. If we look on the bottom of her foot, we do see the hole for that one metal peg. You can tell that the China dress is quite tight, so it's digging into her booty and it's got some stretch marks. She's got a nice back hiding under that mane of hair. She does have a little gold armlet, which has a hole and a little tassel coming off. Hi, Milo. The little metal filigree work on her chest is done quite well. Nice and detailed and painted pretty good. And she does have some nice cleavage, even though, unfortunately, it is welded cleavage. She's got some nice shoes. And you can see a little bit of shading around the shoes, so it's like a little bit redder. And spiky high heels. And again, a very tight China dress, so all of her belly muscles are showing through, and along with her vacuum sealed belly button. You got little details on the edge of her China dress. And on the sides, you even have a little diamond of flesh peeking through. Hands done quite nicely. So middle and ring finger are one piece together, but the other fingers are all separated. And she does have palm lines. And over on this hand, the ring and pinky and middle and index finger together. It's got very, very beautiful face. Let's see if we can get the light to shine on it. Bluish purplish eyes, little tiny mouth. It is slightly open. She does have kind of rabbit ears with some fluff inside of them. I don't believe she's actually a bunny girl though. I'm not sure. I've actually never played the game. I don't know the lore or anything. But anyways, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and pull this close again. And I am going to attempt to attach her to the base. Okay. So like I said, she does have a magnet in her butt, but a lot of people have said this, it's not a very strong magnet. So make sure you have her foot attached to the pegs securely and don't like wiggle her around a whole lot. Next, I will attach the tassel to her hip. Or at least attempt to attach the tassel to her hip as I move the camera around. Sorry about that. And then we shall put the fan into her hand. There you go. And you can kind of position it how you want it. I do believe she's kind of supposed to be putting it by her mouth and her chin. So, unfortunately, like I said, I wish it was summer so I could have good lighting. But we have to make do with what we have. So, she is quite tall because of that base and how she's floating and everything. So I'll try to stand the camera up a little bit, tilt it up, and we'll do a spin around of her like this. Maybe I don't really have anything to prop the camera up with, so. But yes, she is very beautiful. Like I said, on camera she may appear a bit yellow, but the actual figure is not. She's just done very, very beautifully, very well done. I did notice there are a couple attached strands, strands of hair. So you're never going to get away from that. But it looks very, very good. I'm very, very pleased. And yes, she does have a little bit of a downward gaze, so you'll want to put her up high. But remember, put her somewhere relatively stable where she's not going to shake a whole lot, just as a safety precaution. I mean, you can see, like, when I do an earthquake test, she does kind of want to fall forward. Her hand is kind of resting on the branch, so that helps a little bit. But, again, just be careful with her and don't... If you live somewhere where earthquakes might be prone, or where you've got some shaky ground or shaky floors when you walk by, maybe get a little bit of sticky tack to put between her butt and the branch to kind of hold her more in place. But, I mean, she's gorgeous. I am very happy with her. So, yeah. You've got her, you've got the background of the box, and you've got her acrylic standee. So yeah, I am very happy. I've waited a long time for her, and she definitely lives up to the hype and the expectations. So this is Yae Sakura. This is the China dress version of her, the mandarin dress version. Yae is from Honkai Impact 3rd. She is a 1/8 scale figure manufactured by Apex. in association with MiHoYo, which is the maker of Honkai Impact 3rd. She was released at Ami Ami on the 12th of February of 2020. I know in China she did come out in January. I don't know any exact dates because, unfortunately, she is not allowed on MFC, which is a horrible travesty. But Yae is not cheap. I paid 16,500 yen for her, or $156.17, plus 6,880 yen to ship her. So she's expensive, but she is definitely worth it. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm out. Bye-bye.